You don't own your cat owns you, and it has been training you since the moment it walked through your door. The big reveal. Here's the first twist. Adult cats almost never meow to each other. Feral cats, mostly silent. Wild cats, same. The meow didn't evolve as cat-to-cat communication. It evolved specifically for us. Over thousands of years, cats learned that vocalizing at humans got results. It worked so well that scientists have identified at least 21 distinct cat vocalizations, with meowing being the most common form of communication directed exclusively at people. But your cat isn't speaking to you. It's not communicating. It's operating you. Cornell psychologist Nicholas Nicastro put it plainly. Cats are domesticated animals that have learned what levers to push, what sounds to make to manage our emotions. And when we respond, we too are domesticated animals. Let that land for a second. You've been responding to behavioral conditioning your whole life and never noticed. The private language. It gets more unsettling. Your cat's meow for hungry might sound completely different from your neighbor's cat doing the exact same thing. And here's the key. You're more likely to respond with food when your cat uses that specific sound consistently. Because over time, the two of you have built a private vocabulary together, a custom language, built in secret over months, calibrated specifically to trigger you. As evolutionary biologist Jonathan Losos explains, although there is no universal cat language, cats and the people they live with kind of negotiate their own understanding. And the negotiation, for the record, is almost entirely one-sided. Most cat vocalizations express negative things: hunger, pain, frustration. Cats almost never meow to express positive emotions like gratitude or affection. So let's be clear about what's actually happening. Your cat is not saying, "I love you." It's not even saying hello. It's saying, "Serve me." The purr is a weapon. Now let's talk about the most sophisticated tool in a cat's arsenal, the purr. You think it means your cat is happy. Sometimes it does, but sometimes it's a trap. Researcher Karen McComb from the University of Sussex discovered that when cats want food, they embed a hidden, high-pitched cry inside their purr, a frequency you can't consciously hear, but your brain absolutely detects. Human listeners consistently rated these solicitation purrs as more urgent, more impossible to ignore, and distinctly less pleasant than regular purring. That hidden frequency? It closely resembles the cry of a human infant. That is not a coincidence. Human babies are born completely helpless. Evolution hardwired us to respond immediately to infant distress calls. No rational thought required, just pure biological reflex. Your cat found that switch, and it knows exactly how to flip it. McComb proved this by editing that hidden frequency out of her recording. Without it, human volunteers couldn't distinguish the manipulative purr from a normal one. The weapon only works with the secret signal. Remove it, and the manipulation disappears. Keep it, and you never stood a chance. And your cat deploys it every single time it wants something. Cats adapt in real time. Here's where it gets genuinely alarming, and this study was published in late 2025. Researchers found that cats produce more than twice as many meows when greeting male caregivers compared to female ones. On average, 4.3 meows in the first 100 seconds with men versus just 1.8 with women. Why? Because men tend to talk less to their cats and are generally less attentive. So cats escalate. They turn up the volume until it works. They read your patterns. They clock your attention. They adjust their strategy in real time. Cats also use something called social referencing, observing how humans react to new situations, then using that information to shape their own behavior. That's a cognitive skill previously associated mostly with children and primates. Your cat isn't just reacting to you. It's running a profile on you, building a behavioral map, finding your weak points. It's studying you. The close. So here's where we are. Your cat evolved a language exclusively to manipulate humans. It built a private vocabulary customized to your specific psychology. It hides infant distress signals inside purrs to bypass your rational brain. And it continuously adapts its strategy based on how well it's working on you specifically. As researchers put it, cats may be the true winners of domestication, engineering themselves to extract care, food, and attention from an entire species. Dogs were domesticated by humans. Cats domesticated themselves and then domesticated us right back. So, next time your cat wakes you up at 6 a.m. with that insistent, impossible to ignore sound, you're not answering a request. You're obeying a command.